The lighting of Hanukkah menorahs in public spaces was initiated by the Rebbe, Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson, and gave rise to the now ubiquitous menorahs that stand in city squares, malls, and parks across the United States of America and the world. On the eve of Hanukkah in 1980, the Rebbe wrote a letter explaining the reasoning and inspiration of the public menorah.
To all the participants in the public lighting of the Hanukkah menorah in the USA, greeting and blessing.
Hanukkah, the festival of lights, recalls the victory more than 2,100 years ago
of a militarily weak but spiritually strong Jewish people over the mighty forces of a ruthless enemy
that had overrun the Holy Land and threatened to engulf the land and its people in darkness.
The miraculous victory, culminating with the rededication of the sanctuary in Jerusalem and the rekindling of the menorah,
which had been desecrated and extinguished by the enemy,
has been celebrated annually ever since during these 8 days of Hanukkah.
Especially by lighting the Chanukah menorah, also as a symbol and a message of the triumph
of freedom over oppression, of spirit over matter, of light over darkness.
It is a timely and reassuring message, for the forces of darkness are ever present.
Moreover, the danger does not come exclusively from outside. It often lurks close to home,
in the form of insidious erosion of time-honored values and principles that are at the foundation of any decent human society.
Needless to say, darkness is not chased away by brooms and sticks, but by illumination.
Our Savior said, "A little light expels a lot of darkness." The Chanukah light reminds us in the most obvious way
that illumination begins at home,
within oneself and one's family, by increasing and intensifying the light of the Torah and mitzvos in the everyday experience, even as the Hanukkah lights are kindled in growing numbers from day to day.
But though it begins at home, it does not stop there. Such is the nature of light, that when one kindles a light for one's own benefit, it benefits also all who are in the vicinity.
Indeed, the Hanukkah lights are expressly meant to illuminate the outside,
symbolically alluding to the duty to bring light also to those who,
for one reason or another, still walk in darkness.
Rebbe, thank you and happy Hanukkah.
Happy that he lighting Hanukkah.
Thank you, Rebbe.
It must be lighting on the outside also.
Thank you, Rebbe.
That is the message of Hanukkah.
Thank you.
The light on people's doors in such a manner that it will light the street around your home.
Thank you, Rebbe. I need it in my neighborhood.
Yes, that's very much a blessing.
What is true of the individual is true of a nation, especially this great United States, united under God and generously blessed by God, with material as well as spiritual riches.
It is surely the duty and privilege of this nation to promote all the forces of light, both at home and abroad, and in a steadily growing measure.
Let us pray that the message of the Hanukkah lights will illuminate the everyday life of everyone, personally and of the society at large,
for a brighter life in every respect, both materially and spiritually.
With esteem and blessing in the spirit of Hanukkah, M. Schneerson.